It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, bringing you a Friday live. Thank goodness it's Friday. Sorry all about the wobbling about. Guys, I have just had to change the orientation on my camera. So that took a bit of jiggling about and a bit of this and that. Here we are. Let's just get this right so you're not feeling seasick. And I'll wait a couple of minutes, see if anyone comes on live. Okay, let's pop this light on because then we'll get rid of that shadow. Because it's that time of the day and it's getting a little bit overcast. And yeah, it's getting a bit shadowy. Just plugging in my light. Keep forgetting that I need it because it's summer. And I'm generally okay without it. There we go. Here's that. Tell me, is that too much light? I can move it back a little bit actually. There. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Let me know if you're watching. Leave me a comment just so that I know you're there. I would love to know if you're watching me live. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to pop my laptop on. Am I? Yes. And see if I can see you. See any comments that are coming up anyway. Okay. Got a bit of fun crafting tonight. It's all going on. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Right, we are going to be using one of the new suites in the brand new annual Stampin' Up catalogue. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Thanks for your patience. That was all a bit fluffy, bit of a palaver. So this is the new artistically inked suite. It is stunning. Let's see if I can find out where it is in the catalogue. I think it's quite far back. I love it. It is my favourite. Although I do also have that one, and I haven't played with that yet. That is also one I'm really looking forward to playing around with. Where are you, Artistically Inked? Should I just look in the index? Are you like me and lazy and don't look in the index and just browse through until you find things? It's such a beautiful suite. Let me just show it you. I think that will be easier. Pop the catalogue away. Right, I have got the stamp set, Artistically Inked, and it has these beautiful images. Look at these big flowers. It's like a big watercolour splodge, and it's got a watercolour effect on all of the stamps. It's got really useful sentiments like best wishes, happy birthday, hello and thanks. Love this. I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it as soon as I could. These are the dies. These are the dies. Look at this beautiful die. We're going to be using this one tonight. Hi, Wendy. Lovely of you to join me. Thanks for hopping on. This one is beautiful. Imagine doing this big leaf swathe. And then these cut out all of these images here, all of these leaves and these ones. These ones, these ones. Yeah, they all cut all of those out. So we're going to be using those as well. So that's those. We also have the papers. Let me see if I can grab those and show you those papers. I have them here somewhere. We're not using the papers tonight, hence I didn't get them out. They may be in my box somewhere. My paper shares. Here we go. So I am running a paper share at the moment. So I've just run out my first paper share for this catalogue. So I've been cutting up all these beautiful papers. And these are the Artistically Inked. They're called Expressions in Ink Speciality Designer Series paper. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? So I've been cutting them up to 6 by 12 and making shares of these. And the reason they're called speciality is because they've got this foiling through them as well. Aren't they gorgeous? How beautiful are those? Look at all that. It's really lovely. It's like marbling. And then they've got this gorgeous watercolour flowers, a bit like the stamps on the other side. And these ones, I've been playing around with these and making lots of cards. That is stunning, isn't it? Can you see that? Does it catch the light? These have got to be my most favourite papers in the whole of the catalogue. Well, there is one other set that I rather like, but these I rather like more than the others, but these are beautiful. Look at that. I have a phone case that looks like this. So pretty. Hi, Joe. Lovely that you're here. I'm just showing off the Expressions in Ink Designer Series papers. Aren't they stunning? Even those are foiled. That looks like the Peach Sweet papers, but it's not. It's these. And those are all the designs in these papers. And I had to show you because they're so gorgeous. Look at that. You could even use that for Christmas, couldn't you? Really useful papers. Right, I'll pop those away and we'll crack on with our crafting. I have had an amazing week. I hope you guys have had a good week too. It's been lovely. I had my Christmas present from last Christmas. I had it on Wednesday. So my lovely husband had managed to snag me tickets to go and see Les Mis, the stage show in the West End. And of course, due to the pandemic, it was postponed twice, and we eventually got to go on Wednesday. I went with the children, my grown-up children. My husband's not particularly into it, so he didn't really want to go. But oh my God, it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So that was on Wednesday, and I'm still buzzing. It was just fabulous. So I've had a great week. I hope you've all had a good week. Tell me what you've been up to. Just trying to see if there's any comments. Do let me know if you've been up to anything nice at all. I'd like to know what you've all been doing. Okay, let me see. Ooh, I can't watch myself. I was trying to see if there's any comments. Okay, so I have picked out some of my favourite colours. I have some really favourite colours when I'm stamping. My stamping seems to be seasonal. So in the summer, I go for Coastal Cabana every time. It's one of my favourites. And then I have been playing a lot around with this stamp set with Magenta Madness, which is one of the 2020 to 2022 in colours. And it is mad, isn't it? It actually goes really well with this stamp set. So my card base is an A4 card and it's cut in half and scored in half. So in centimetres, that's scored at 10.5 centimetres and cut at 14.9. And then I have a layer of the Magenta Madness that is slightly smaller. That is 10 centimetres by 14.3. And then I have got a white layer. That's my inside. So this must be the one. Okay, so that's half a centimetre smaller again, which makes it 9.5 centimetres by 13.8. And then I've got one on the inside, which is the same as my first layer. This is my inside insert. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining me. And my inside one is 10 by 14.3. So there we go. Right, this is the piece I'm going to be stamping on. So we are going to do some stamping on this one. I'm going to grab some scrappy paper. I have a lot. Because I'm going to make a mess, as usual. Right, here we are. Let's pop that on there. Save the planet a little bit. Hey. So this large splodge here, I'm going to play with that. Love this. So I've got it here already on the block. And I'm going to make a pretty background on my basic white layer using the Coastal Cabana ink. Okay, I'm going to ink it really well. Ink it up. Like that. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So let's get that into shot so you can see it. Okay, look at how this comes out. You're going to love it. If you've not seen this or got this, you're going to really like it. How gorgeous is that splatter? It's a fabulous splodge. So I think there's so much you can do with this. I really want to see what it would look like if it was done in gold embossing. It would be gorgeous. Or done in the gold leaf. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? So I'm just gonna make a pattern on my, just rotating the stamp. I'm just making a pattern on my paper. Just a random one. This doesn't really matter. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just don't want it to look too contrived. I love this. This is a really simple card for you tonight, guys. So I won't keep you too long, and hopefully it'll inspire you to play with this set. It's really lovely. And it just looks like a marbling. Oh, how good is that? Sorry if the light isn't that great. Thanks, Anthony. I love Coastal Cabana. It's definitely my favourite colour. I have decided. Okay, so we've got that like that. All right, so if you look at them together, I think it works really well. Like this. Isn't that amazing? It's very simple. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I've taken some gold metallic card and I've already used the big die to cut one out. So this is the big die, and I've already, as you can see, I've cut it out. It's quite a detailed die, so it took me a little while just to press out all the pieces, but they all popped out fine. And that is going to be my main kind of focal point of my card on the front there. Isn't it stunning on its own? So beautiful. I'll give you a quick sneak peek of another card that's going on my blog that I've made with it. And what I've done with this other card is I have stamped these flowers and these, and I've cut them out using the dies. Stamped them in different colours and cut them out using the dies. And I've put them behind it, if you can see. Like that. So that's my sneak peek of my other card. I've been doing lots with it. Okay, so the die cut's gorgeous, isn't it? So I know that it's all going to go together like this. And then I am going to bring in another stamp from the same set. This one. Now, that one I was showing you where it says you're amazing, that's a different stamp set. I used this new one called Create with Friends. It's got all these lovely big words in this nice font. But I've used the same stamp set for tonight's card, the same Artistically inked. And I've taken the thanks from it. I've also used that one as well on another card, and I love that hello. Okay, so thanks. So I thought, well, how can I make this slightly different and make it pop on my card? So I grabbed a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock, which I've very tidily put away. Grab it. I'm good at tidying up after myself, just when I don't need it. Okay, so let's see if this will fit. This will fit on there nicely. Yep, that's a good one. I'm going to emboss in white. Very quick embossing I'm going to do. Such a lovely thanks. I really like this. It comes out very well. So let's use my Versamark embossing ink. You won't be able to see the thanks because it's clear. That's a bit weird, that. I'm not going to use it. It's kind of got some, I think it's been through the embossing machine. Can you see all right, guys? Tell me what the light is like. I hope it's okay. I'm going to put it on there. Move that one out of the way. I've got my white embossing powder in a separate tub to keep it clean. Sorry. So it doesn't get mixed in with the other colours embossing powders I have. So let's have a look. You'll be able to see it now. See how beautifully that sticks on there. How nice is that? Alfie is fine. Thank you, Wendy. He is absolutely fine. I took him for a walk earlier. I went and met a friend for coffee. I feel like the world has opened up. I don't know about you. I met my lovely friend for coffee, and we had a coffee outside the pub because it was warm. And he sat outside with us. It was very civilised. It was so nice. And he loved being out and about. He's such a sociable dog. He wants to say hello to anybody who walks by. So I'm just heating it up. It won't take very long. It's a little bit noisy. And you'll see it change. It goes, you see the colour change where it kind of goes much more white and glossy. There we go. I'm going to grab my trimmer because I'm just going to make a simple rectangle from it. Quite a simple one. I want it quite small, so I'm taking it as close to the loops of the letters as I can without cutting them off and making it look wrong. So I can take a tiny bit more off there. And I can take a bit more off the bottom. There, I think that looks quite nice. Thanks. Actually, I could take a bit more off the bottom. I might just be... Oh no, I was pushing it a bit then, but no, it's fine. It comes off absolutely fine. Right, we're going to put our card together. Now, I have been making some swap cards with my team, which I will put on my blog soon. We all did a new catalogue swap, and without any spoilers, I've been using some of the beautiful designer series papers. And you know, when you cut your pieces of paper for a card front, you get these little pieces. But they're such beautiful papers, I decided to keep them and use them on my cards. So I've got a piece I'm going to use on the front of this card. I've actually got a piece of the pink with that nice foiling. I think it was that piece I was going to use. I think so. I might need to chop it up a bit. But that's fine. So I'm going to put my card together. Love it. Right, let's glue it. So we've got a bit of, we've made our own background. We've done a bit of heat embossing. We're being resourceful with our papers. Oops, I don't want too much splodgy glue though. We have got a bank holiday weekend, guys. How cool is that? We can chill for 3 days. So nice. It was my husband's birthday yesterday. We had such a lovely day. It was so nice. We went out for lunch and we went out for dinner. So I was so lucky. We got glue everywhere. So it was so nice. We did that. And he went out with a friend today and did some more celebrating. And then on Tuesday, it's my son's birthday. And we've got the bank holiday Monday too, so it's very relaxed in our house. And for those of you who follow me know that we've been having our kitchen done. Our kitchen is all in and it's looking beautiful, and the painter finished painting the kitchen today. So tomorrow we're going to take all those plastic bits off the front of the new cupboards and it's going to be completed. I'm so excited. Right, there we go. There's our layers put together. I haven't made this card. It was just in my head. I knew exactly what I was going to do. There's my thanks I made for when I was working out how to do it. So I thought I would use this little offcut of pink and pop it on here. Oh, I was going to do it that way. That's what I was going to do. I remember now. Let's have the right orientation. Oh, Wendy, that's amazing. Happy birthday to you. I wish I'd known. I'd have sent you a birthday card. Happy birthday to you. And I'm so glad you're seeing your sister. That'll be an emotional moment if you haven't seen her for the first time since lockdown, won't it? Oh, I hope you have an amazing day. So I'm going to pop it together like this. That's my plan. So I'm going to put some glue on this one. And I think that pink just makes it pop. How nice is that? We managed to see my mum when travelling in and out of Wales restrictions lifted a couple of months ago, about a month or so ago, whatever it was. And she came up, we sat outside, but we haven't seen her since, so that's next on my list. I really want to go down to Wales and see my mum. Oh, brilliant. And you're double jabbed. I think so many people are. It's just fantastic. We're so lucky, aren't we? We are so lucky. Right, thanks is going on there. And then we're just going to pop our element over the top. Like that. Such a simple card. Right, I'm going to put some glue on the back of here. Now I don't have, oh, there's a bit that hasn't popped out. I don't have the fine tip glue at the minute. Shall I leave that bit in there because it would leave me a space to put the glue. You know, it's coming out quite well, so I'll take it out. Okay, I'm going to put glue on the places where there's a little gap to put it. You really don't want very much anyway. And you can find little places to put it. But what would be good is if I've got some of the adhesive sheets you can buy. So you stick it on your cardstock, then you run it through the die cutting machine, and then you peel the back off and your adhesive's already in place. And I always forget to use it. I have no idea why. I consistently forget I have it. How ridiculous. Right, that way. That way, I think. I like that. They are so handy if I could remember to use them. Hello, Anthony. Lovely of you to join me. So there we go. There's our card. And I'm not going to stick all the bits down because I want it to kind of sit up a little bit. And it says thanks. So we've got a nice thank you card. Oh, I'm a bit gluey. Now, there's something else that comes in this suite. So you get the, if you're gonna, you can buy all the individual items or you can buy the suite. So the suite has all the papers, the 12 by 12 papers in. It has the dies, it has the stamps, dies, stamps, papers, and it also has the artistically inked ephemera pack. So if you look at this, Expressions in Ink it's called. Now I've used quite a lot of this with my swaps. I had a great time. Look at all these gold foiled pieces. I know, the die cut is gorgeous. There's loads of these in this pack. And I've used a lot of them on my socks, but there are tons of these elements. Tons and tons, but you also get these sequins. There's no point in me putting any more gold pieces in there, I don't think, on this particular card, but I will be using these sequins. Come with it, just to dress it up a little bit. And then, I think it'll be almost complete. Just grabbing my take your pick tool. Oh, there's a bit that I've squished. Don't think I was meant to squish it. What's like a golden ticket? You're going to have me singing Willy Wonka songs in a minute. Oh, Les Mis was the most amazing show. It was just so well done. It was just amazing, just being even in a theatre and, you know, but it was absolutely fantastic. The cast were outstanding. Yeah, I've blathered on. I'm telling you, it was just brilliant. I want to see it again now. Yeah, the lovely die cuts in the ephemera pack. Do you want to see them a bit more? You have all these. I haven't even popped them all out. I'm not quite sure how they all work yet. But I think they're all kind of, look, all these pieces kind of come apart like that. And then you've got a big one. And then I've taken lots of these out because I've used lots. They're actually really easy to get out. So they are gorgeous. Loads of them. And these all kind of layer up. And you've got rectangles and squares. So I shall play with these and put them, I've got them caught in there. I'll play with these and I'll let you know how I get on with them. Look at it, I've pulled it apart completely, but I think you can do that. There we are. How cool is that? Yes, that's a really good tip, Wendy, isn't it? So with all your spare, you can use small punches to punch out all the gold foiling. But there's so many in the pack. There's lots and lots and lots. So I'm going to pop it to the side so I can put it away without losing it. I popped some of those sequins on. And I'm just going to put the inside in. And what I'm going to do, look at this, another one. What I'm going to do is use the Magenta Madness just to tie it all together. And I think I'm going to use that gorgeous rose stamp. It is so beautiful. I don't know how anyone can resist it. I say everyone has to have it. You have to have this stamp. You have to have this one. I'm going to put it on the corner of mine. So that's going here. I'm not sure what you can see. I think I'm slightly out of shot. There we go. How beautiful is that rose? And I think it's stunning in that bright pink colour. So, and then I'm going to come back in with the thanks. And if I stamp that one in Coastal Cabana, it will all come together beautifully. There, that's better if I do that. That is a rose, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Beautiful watercolour. I'll put thanks in there. Lovely. And there we go. We are done almost. Oh, I think the dog is in the room with me. Oh, maybe not. I thought I could hear him under my table. It wasn't him, it was my imagination. He's normally in here with me, you see, under the table or under my chair. My little shadow. There we go. So we have thanks. Isn't that beautiful? Interesting colour combination, that Magenta Madness and that Coastal Cabana. I really quite like it. So I think it warrants... Oh, sorry. I hate the noise of acrylic blocks when you drop them. I think it warrants another rose on the envelope. Let's stick that on there. I'm all inky. But then you haven't really crafted if you haven't got all inky. I think that's it. I decided that I would only be on for half an hour this evening, and I think we might be doing it. Oh, yes. That came up on my time, you know, when on Facebook they share, you know, a memory that you've shared, Anthony, and he loves, it's just near where we live, and he loves bounding through those tall grasses. Beautiful rose this is. Yeah, it's a funny video. Thanks for reminding me. There. It's almost like a seal, that, you know, like an old-fashioned envelope wax seal. That's what it almost looks like on there. Well, there you go. There is our card and envelope to match. Hope you like it. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's video and you like the products I've used. They are available in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net or over on my blog at inkstampshare.ink. You can find the shop button there too and have a little browse and a little look. This is where you'll find me, and this is this month's host code. So if you come shopping with me online and you pop in the host code at checkout, I'll send you a handmade card and a thank you gift at the end of the month for supporting my small business. If you like it, I'll be back next Friday with another Friday Live, and thank you for joining me. And if you haven't, please subscribe and hit the like button. And yeah, oh, and don't forget to check out that joining offer. It's nearly over. The Join My Team offer ends on the 31st of May, so don't miss out on that one. Thank you for joining me, guys. If you're watching on replay, do leave me a comment, and take care and have a fantastic bank holiday weekend. Wherever you are, have a fabulous weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.